Good day, everyone. My name is Michelle D. Clark, and I'm just a small town girl with big time dreams who God has shown His grace and mercy and has saved me from some life-threatening situations. I'm outside right now, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. Loving it. And I just wanted to say that, there's going to be some times where you're going to be faced with some situations and you're going to want to react. And in those moments, I would recommend to just kind of pause for station identification and separate logic from emotion. So, okay, let me break this down. So sometimes things come across our plate, our way, our life, whatever, and it may seem like, you know what, not really sure about that. Let me think this through logically. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then there's some times where some things come across our plate and we're like, man, just emotionally laden and just emotionally filled. And so what I would recommend is to just take a step back and look at both of those sides of the coins. Check it out. Let's check it out and see, what does it mean on a logic side. Put those pros and cons down. Look at it, what it means on an emotional side. Put those pros and cons down. And then take both of the lists and almost overlay them on top of each other. So I don't know if you guys have ever used, okay, I'm about to tell my age, but use some transparency paper with the projection screen, and how you could draw something and then put another transparency paper and put that on top of there, and then you can have like two pictures overlapping each other. Yeah, I know, telling myself, but it's all good. It's for a good reason. So when you do that, you're able to see how the logic side, how the emotional side, how they both overlap each other, and what that decision could mean for you. Now, it's not going to give you the answer. Ultimately, you're going to do what you want to do, right? Ultimately, we do what we want to do. But at least we can have some sort of guidance, some sort of outline, if you will, to help us along the way. Now, I'm going to put a third layer right on top of that one, y'all. On the third layer is time to give us the wisdom that is outside of us. So whomever that entity is that we feel is our higher power, our higher source, give that source an opportunity to weigh in as well. And I promise you, it's going to be something that you be like, man, I didn't even think of that. Like, you may just put your pros and cons on the emotional and on the logical side, set them to the side, and just kind of marinate on it, pray on it, walk away from it, and then out of nowhere, you might even wake up in the middle of the night like, ooh, right, that part. So, all right, well, I just wanted to lay that on you all because that's something that I had a conversation with someone earlier today, one of my business partners, and I didn't want to keep it to myself. I wanted to be selfish, not selfish, and give. So, all right, I hope this has hit somebody right where they needed it, when they needed it. Like, ooh, Michelle, I'm so glad I saw this live today, because that's exactly what was going on in my life yesterday, day before yesterday, last week, today, whatever. So, all right. Love you all to life. My name is Michelle D. Clark with Lift Nation, where we are empowering women to live inspired, free, and transform. Take care. God bless.